Good morning, YouTube. Hope all is going well. Joe here on a Monday, getting started with a brand new week. A little housekeeping, smoking my 7LE 320. It's a great little go-to pipe. I like it. And in the bowl, smoking one of my favorites, Orlick Golden Sliced. It's one of my go-to tobaccos. Well, an eventful weekend for me. Let's see, Friday was that early morning day that went and got the iPhone 5, which I am recording on right now. The front-facing camera is now HD. That's cool. So it helps a lot in the recording of YouTube videos. Love to be able to record them and then upload them directly to YouTube right there wirelessly. Don't have to go dump it into the computer and all that kind of stuff. Can even edit on the iPhone. That's cool. And I know I got a lot of comments from my updates, my constant updates from my standing in line, going there at 3 o'clock in the morning. And can I just say this to all you non-iPhone folks? I promise I have never, I personally, now there may be some, but I have never seen the outpouring from iPhone people berating Android things. I mean, you know, it doesn't count if you say, well, I just prefer iPhone. I mean, that's a personal preference, and which is me. But boy, man, some non-iPhone people really just cut it down. And I just wonder how many of those really have actually used an iPhone. I don't know. But hey, before you start commenting again, let me just say this. The iPhone is my personal preference. It just matches my DNA. I just like it. You have to understand that for many years, up until just recently, just a few months ago, I kept an Android device and an iPhone. The iPhone was my personal, and the Android device was a business line back in when I was doing weather and ministry and stuff like that. And I had many different Androids. I had an HTC. I can't remember what it was. It was, I think it was on Verizon. It was something else, but on another network, it was called Hero. It was the same phone. I've had Samsung Android devices. Even when they got to the big, gigantic display, very colorful, wonderful. I had the Droid X, the one that had that hump on the back, you know, kind of thing. I had the most recent one I had was the Droid Razr Max. So I've had the recent ones. I know the Samsung Galaxy S3 or whatever it's called is out, and that's great, man. If you guys who are into the Androids prefer those, wow. Good, great. I just don't prefer that. I prefer the iPhone. It just fits me in the way that I like the look of the icons. I like the way you use it. And you know, hey, we gotta both admit that there are some things that the other one has that the other one doesn't have, and back and forth, and the other one usually gets it later on. You know, the Android devices will catch up with iPhone, and iPhone will catch up with. It's a competition thing. I know that. And for me, the uses of an iPhone and the way you use it and what it has available on it just fits me. So that's all I'll say. I'm not gonna berate Android devices or Android users for using that. I mean, that's your personal choice. And we would really, as speaking for the iPhone community, we'd really appreciate it if you didn't berate us just because we choose an iPhone. I mean, holy cow. And I guess a lot of people like them. All you got to do is go check the Apple stock prices and see it's on up there. But that's my little mini rant, I guess, for today. But I really appreciate your comments. I have no problem, whichever phone. There's still some BlackBerry, dyed-in-the-wool BlackBerry folks out there. You know, there's some dyed-in-the-wool flip phone folks out there who just say, I don't want all that technology crap. I just want to make a phone call. That's fine. For me, I hardly ever use it as a phone. You know, I'm a text and email and Voxer, you know, kind of guy on there. And I think Kick is another text medium. Because really, I'm down in the workshop a lot, and I've got equipment going, and sometimes I can't take a phone call, and I just prefer texting. But that's me. That's me. There's some of you out there who prefer phone calls. Great. It's awesome. Okay. Enough about that. I'm loving the iPhone 5. Loving. I'm loving it. Okay? It's great. Hey, got a YABO. This one came to me from, oh yeah, Brother Boontar. And Brother Boontar was the winner of my 1,000 subscribers contest, you may remember. So I'm going to open up this. It says open this side, so I'm going to try, but darn, it looks so taped up here. Hope I can get into it. I'm using the, see if you can see that. I'm using the Stash Warden knife that I got from AJ. Let's see if I can get in here. Oh, while I'm opening this up, I'll tell you the other eventful things that went on this weekend. Obviously, I am a Giant football fan, not the Giants. I'm not particularly fond of the New York Giants. But I am a Tennessee Titans fan and a University of Tennessee Vols fan, and both the teams won this weekend. The Tennessee Titans beat the Detroit Lions yesterday. We went to the game, and it was a spectacular game. It was amazing. The Lions tied it up in the last seconds with a Hail Mary pass, went into overtime, and the Titans kicked a field goal, and then the Lions had their opportunity, came down and held them on 4th down to win the game. It was flat out amazing. Okay, I've opened this side, so I have here part 1. It says part 1, okay? Let's see what part 1 says. It's pretty long here. It says, thank you so much for hosting your 1,000 sub contest. It was quite an unexpected honor to have won such a gorgeous, generous box of goodies. I wanted to send you something as a token of my appreciation. I was a bit discouraged, however, to find that your favorite tobacco isn't available here in the States. With a bit of research, my lovely internet-savvy bride found that the general consensus among pipe smokers from members is that Peter Heinrich's Dark Strong is a close match to the Orlick Dark Kentucky. So if you haven't tried this before, maybe this will be something that you can enjoy while trying to conserve your supply of the Dark Kentucky. And he says, on to part 2. Okay? Well, I shall open it up. And inside, oh yes, some Peter Heinrichs. Very good. This is the Dark Strong Flake, it's called. Awesome, man. I really appreciate that. Okay, now there is a part 2. Okay, this is fun. I feel like I'm on a treasure hunt of some kind. So after ordering the Heinrichs, I had to had an impromptu contest that was won by Miko, Edge of Flame. since Miko lives in Finland, he thought it would be unfair for me to send him a package without him sending something in return. After a few emails, we found that we could help each other out. I sent him Mississippi River, which he can't get over there. And as I'm sure you guessed by this point, he sent me, yes, it's true, the one and only Dark Kentucky. So I hope you enjoy it. Again, thank you so much for your generous contest. You have blessed many people with it. Best wishes, Joseph, Brother Boontar. Oh, man, did you really? Are you serious about this? It's wrapped up, part 2. Let's dig into it. Oh, my goodness. Check it out. Yes, it is some Orlick Dark Kentucky. Fantastic pipe tobacco. Fantastic. Oh, my word, there's another in here. Is that this another one? Did you get 2? Wow. Wow. There's another 10 of it. 100-gram tin, so that's 200 grams of Dark Kentucky. And this is like a 100-gram tin of Peter Heinrich's Strong Dark. Wow, or Dark Strong Flake. Joseph, Brother Boontar, you did not have to do that, man. But I will tell you, I certainly appreciate it. I really do appreciate that. I just appreciate the giving spirit of this pipe community. And to get this is just a complete surprise. Didn't have to do it in return for the contest, but wow, I am glad you did. Man, really knocked the phone off. Brother Boontar, wow, thank you so much for that. Thank you all for watching. And as I mentioned the other day, it was my, on the 22nd, was my 1-year anniversary of being a YouTube pipe presenter. And I've thoroughly enjoyed being with you guys. You know, things like this just make you thankful every day. I'm so thankful now that I think it's over 1,200 of you subscribed to this channel. It's just amazing. Well, as you can see, I'm in the workshop, so it's back to work. Thank you all. God bless you, and we'll catch you next time.